He never did cover up his ears. He looked just like a Looney Tune. But they're not glowing no more. There's nothing but white lights. Look, there's one at the bottom. They're smart. Let's see here. If we still got a rainbow over the top of my curtain, and the rainbow goes all the way, looks like, yep, to the corner of my closet. Okay, it starts at the top of my window, and it goes all the way to my fan. Let's see, where am I going? Oh, all the way to that candle. Because over here, I got a little altar going, of course, to Mother Mary. She's the goddess I chose. Look at there. In the house. Get out of my house. Now, how many are y'all in my room? Y'all just crack me up. Okay, we're checking on that rainbow. There's a rainbow bridge. Okay, it starts at the top of my window. Okay, it crosses my ceiling fan. Okay, I really don't know where I'm at right there. Oh, I see my ceiling fan. Okay. Let's see if we're still on it. Crap, I can't figure it out. Okay, it's at the top of my curtain. And it goes to my fan. It looks like it goes. No, it don't go there. You see my fan? Okay, that's my closet door. Okay, so it goes to, because that's my secret closet. And see, that was my fan. There it goes. Well, that's pretty cool. We're doing meditation today. So much going on. We got a lot of work. We're in between two worlds. We're don't know where we're going. We're so tired of this journey. We're to the point where we almost just really don't care. Seriously, we just really don't care. We want to just throw our hands up and say, look, I'm sick and tired of it. And I'm ready to go home. I've been doing this for 15 years. And for 15 years, I've been hearing, it's the day. Get ready. Get ready. Of course, I really didn't think that we would. We was nowhere ready mentally. Because if we had a... Okay, let me see. If we'd went... It'd be like if we were diabetics, but we were not educated about diabetes. So nobody tells us. So we go downstairs and we eat a lot of sugar, you know. And so what happens? We get in a coma, we pop, we die. Our bodies weren't transformed enough to go and ascend with a crystalline body. Now, what happened was, if you looked at that sunbeam on both sides, there were 3 small holes, and when they set the nuke off, they opened a good gap in the sun, and we've got so much cosmic energy flooding the planet, we're not even going to have time to get our reward. That is how serious, because one who served said, what do you need with your money? The man was asking about his money. He said, what do you need with the money when you're fixing to go to higher realms? And they taught higher levels. And then they started telling us that we were going to get in groups and we were going to jump in this tunnel and we were going to circle the violet flame and each of us was going to walk through it and it's going to be cool. Bam, we'll be in Hollow Earth. They all have homes ready for us. They're all excited. They've been trying to practice our foods, even on the ships. So with all this cosmic energy, the root chakra is what we've been living out of for 300,000 years. There's going to be a lot of sexual energy. And this is what they said. They said if you don't get that release, you will not masturbate and feel extremely guilty, and that is absolutely ridiculous. But, don't live in the now and go with the flow. If you're standing in between two buildings, be calm and know that all is well, as in heaven, as on earth. His will be done. We were promised we would not be hurt. So 95% of us are going up in our bodies. And so we're like in the dark. We can't see our way. But we have a wonderful favor. We have a gift given because of this. We actually don't know how to take the first step into the fifth. So the guardians, whoa, great. They're stepping in and they're like going to help us get to where we need to go. We'll go down this funnel and then we'll be in hollow earth, and we just got to do this ritual and got to let go of that ego. And unity consciousness is good. You should be able to do that. But I also think that you should be strong enough to grow, to have your own independent thoughts without being monitored. But it'd be like you'd have this mood ring on your shoulder, and if you were having bad thoughts, it would turn black. But people can't get into your head, and you go notice, oh, my mood ring is changing. Let me get back in my happy state. I think it should be something like that instead of everybody hearing my thoughts. That's absolutely no privacy. And we've been so addicted to privacy. Our mind. I think there'll be a compromise in all that. Do not have fear. Please, for God's sakes, stay calm. Now, if your husband is in one group, he may go, but know that all of your family goes, okay? You can take your children. You can take all of your pets. You cannot bring no Wi-Fi, no phones, no recorders, no weapons of any sort. They have clothes, food, they have everything you need. You might want a few family pictures. Well, know your mother and all your family will be there. So you absolutely will have no, and everything about you is in a library there. They've got a library, 5 miles long. Mikos, he runs it. They've got these chambers and hologram, and everything about each life you've ever had is on crystal disc. Y'all ought to go to hollowearthnetwork.com and read up how wonderful. I would like to work in that library, but I already know that I am on the council. I was taken there a year ago and absolutely pointed to the chair I would sit in. And I will, I'm a very strong person. And I know for a fact that I'm going to be a teacher of history, teacher of arts, teacher of laws. I may be working with people who are less knowledgeable. God knows how many times have I incarnated. It might be millions and millions of times. I've got a good head on my shoulder. I do have trouble with grammar, but that is the right brain mind. The right brain, like I am completely right brain, RH negative A, makes me sort of a little different. So, my thoughts are faster, and when I'm writing, I'm actually off in 2 or 3 other dimensions. I leave a word out because my mind went, bam, to check on that dimension. My mind went to go check on that dimension. I can't help who I am. If you can't love me because I can't write perfect, then you know what? Don't read my post. Please, don't do nothing mean. There's a man on Facebook. The girl had her head down, and they were both naked, and it said Shelby Taylor Weaver having sex with this man. And I wrote Facebook, and I said, y'all just don't want to help me. And they was telling me all this thing. I said, I didn't do nothing wrong. I said, I have a spiritual, that's me. I had this golden light all the time. I got my head stuck out the window. But anyway, people who know me know that I despise pornography. And me and my husband, I don't care what you think. I don't lie. I'm telling the truth. We have never watched it. That's too intimate. That was a gift given in the 3D. I'm not going to watch that because she and he have love. And I am not, it's not for me to watch that act of two other souls. It is wrong. And that is how I've always stood. And so, it didn't even upset me. I wrote the man and I told him, I forgive you. I love you. You must be sad. Maybe you might need to seek medical attention. And I told him I'd be praying. And, if people think that I would actually get naked and have sex and I got 6 Facebook accounts, but 3 of them are in ghost names. And, I'm even a male. So anyway, I love y'all, and things are really happening fast because of the cosmic. See how they can't give dates? They never know what's going to happen. Like with the photon belt, what threw everything off in 2012? If the Earth had went through, we weren't ready. Our crystalline bodies, we would have popped. So the sun jumped out of orbit. Okay, they put the sun out of orbit because they wanted the planet to go in first through the belt, and then they wanted the sun to come second. But at the last moment, the sun jumped out of orbit, and they had to pull it back out of orbit so Earth could go through the photon belt. If we had went through the photon belt as ignorant as we were, we would have popped. We would have been like dumb diabetics, and we would have ate up all the cake. Sort of get my point? I love y'all, and remember, everything happens in God's divine time, and I allow myself the joy of physical activity. I embrace the possibilities of sharing my life with others